What's going on, man? Today I'm going to be talking about 5 stoic mindsets that will help you become more of a masculine man. If you're new here, obviously make sure to subscribe, like the video, and comment your questions down below. Let me obviously address the massive elephant in the room. Tino, where the hell have you been? Yeah, obviously I took a little bit of a hiatus from posting YouTube videos. Now, why have I done this? Where did I go? What have I been doing? The reason is I've just been spending a lot more time posting my content on Instagram and on TikTok. I've been posting twice a day on there, every single day, for probably the last 2-3 months, and I've just been spending all my energy and all my focus on doing that. And if you're not following me on any of those, definitely check out my Instagram, check out my TikTok. If you just search up The Sophisticated Man, you should find me on both of those platforms. To answer the question, that's where I've been. In that journey of me taking a step away from making YouTube videos, I've actually learned a lot of different things, which is why I came up with the idea for this video. Different stoic mindsets that I've had to learn that really helped me kind of move forward with my brand, with the things that I'm building, and I wanted to share them today in this video because I just miss making YouTube videos. You know, I like making long form content because it provides more context. So let's get right into it. What is the first stoic mindset that helps men become more masculine? And that is to control the controllable. You know, so many guys get caught up in things that are literally completely outside of their control. In my real world example, I couldn't control what happened with my brand. I couldn't control where a lot of the attention was going, where a lot of the traffic was coming from. Obviously, TikTok seemed to be really popping off for me. Instagram started performing better. It's very, very hard to spread your focus thin like that and do 50 different things at once. I've really been learning to focus in on one thing at a time. I had to focus on what I could control in that situation, and what I can control was my level of attention, my level of focus. So I chose to focus that into Instagram, into TikTok, and getting that stuff going. What are the things that you can tangibly control yourself? Because if you're always focusing on what you can't do, things that are outside of your power, oh man, well, it's because of the weather, it's because of this, it's because of that, you're gonna drive yourself insane. So focus just solely on what you can personally do, and then just go from there. Number 2 stoic mindset for masculine men is to detach from the outcome. You can't be too tied to the end goal, to the thing that you are generally looking towards achieving. Let's say you want to make $100,000 a year, you want a girlfriend, you want a wife, you want a great shredded body. That's amazing, and you will definitely get there, but you're not going to get there by always focusing on that end result all the time, because it screws up your day-to-day process. You get so focused on the outcome that you lose track of what actually is happening in real time. Real life example for me, like same thing with the social media. Like I had no idea which platform was going to start taking off sooner than later. It could have been TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. I just didn't know. All of them were slowly growing, but one was always really like head and shoulders above the rest. So I had to really just detach myself. I was like, all right, I wanted to post daily on all 3, but this seems to be where I'm getting a lot of momentum. This is what I have to focus on right now. If I was so attached to that outcome and trying to force myself and try to make things happen, even though that was going against what naturally was unfolding for me, I would have been way more stressed out, and I probably wouldn't have been as productive as I was. Have in mind what you're trying to achieve, but don't be so tied to that exact process, that exact action that you're taking, or that exact belief that you have, for example, because that could change over time. Even though the end goal is the same, the way that you get there could always change, so be flexible. Like Bruce Lee said, be like water. Number 3 stoic mindset is to step into uncertainty. I mean, this one is kind of common sense, right? How many times do I say this on this channel? Is to be comfortable becoming uncomfortable. The only way to gain massive certainty, massive confidence, and clarity in life is to what? To step into uncertainty. So the more that you do that, you gain experience, you gain wisdom, you gain knowledge, you gain new ways of thinking and new ways of doing. You're not gonna gain that by sitting on your ass, watching a YouTube video, no offense, or just reading a book. You have to apply this information. It's only gonna do so much for you if you just consume it all day. Start producing the things that you're learning. Start applying the practices and the principles that you are learning through videos or whatever means of knowledge you're learning from. It might be scary, you might be unconfident, you might not know what to do, but that is the point. You're not supposed to. You learn how to fly after you jump and you're falling and you're like, what the fuck am I gonna do? You learn how to fly after you take that jump, you take that leap. That's why they call it a leap of faith. You just have to believe in it. Number 4 stoic mindset is you are not owed anything in this life. And this one is just incredibly true. You are not special. You are not entitled to anything in life. The world does not owe you anything. And I don't say that to be an asshole and try to get on you and be mean to you and belittle you. I'm just telling you the truth. You know, just because you're here on this planet, you're born a man, that doesn't mean that you earn the right to do whatever you want and to act like the world owes you all these favors. It doesn't. Just because you maybe made a little success, you had a little progress for a while, that could all be taken away. And you have to start back out from nothing. One thing that really helped me understand this was just the fact that I've had so many videos do well, and then I've had a lot of videos do very, very poorly. You know, I could tell myself, oh, well, I'm a great content creator, I'm very creative, I'm entertaining, I know what I'm talking about, this and that. I could say and make all these different justifications, but the reality was, they don't owe me nothing. You don't have to be here, you don't have to like me. I'm not entitled to anybody's views, anybody's engagement. I'm not entitled to any clients, really. So the fact that I do get people that tell me that my videos have changed their life, I've really helped them out, the fact that I've gotten clients that I've really helped impact their lives, I'm truly, truly grateful for every single last one of you, and I truly mean that. You watching this right now, I don't care how many views this video gets, the fact that it gets any views at all is amazing, and that's the mindset that I'm gonna start taking into the new year, of realizing that I'm not owed fucking anything in life. None of us are. We have to earn the things in life that we achieve. I think that's the best mindset to have. And the fifth and final stoic mindset that is really, really important: chase progress, not perfection. And this is something that has been one of the hardest things I've ever had to overcome. Being a perfectionist, I've always been the kind of guy where every little detail to me needed to be fixed. Even with this video, I'd be looking at the ring light, oh, it's not positioned properly, the lighting looks weird, the camera's not in the right angle, it looks strange, the thumbnail's not on point. A lot of the times that would prevent me from actually taking action and moving forward. It's paralysis by analysis is what they call it. And that can really limit you if you're always overanalyzing. It's not gonna be perfect. You're not gonna do something, especially for the first time, and be completely proficient at it and be totally without fault or without mistake. You're gonna fuck up. You're gonna make a mistake, right? But that's part of the learning process. You don't know what to do until you learn what not to do. You have to go through that period of being uncomfortable, of being uncertain. You think I knew what I was doing when I started this YouTube channel? When I started the brand in general, the business? I had no idea what I was doing. But I started anyway. Over time, I learned through experience, through watching and observing what other people, other creators, other coaches were doing, and then I started hiring mentors. I hired other coaches to help me, so I've had a lot of help, and I've had a lot of mistakes that I've made, a lot of failures, a lot of times where I was really down on myself. I had to walk away from the business at several points in my life. But my old self would have such a problem doing that. I would be so rigid and so stuck in, no, I have to post YouTube videos every single day, even if it's not going anywhere, and I have to stick to this because I committed to it. Which is true. Like, I believe in being committed to something, sticking to it, even when you don't feel like doing it and when you don't see results coming. You just have to fall in love with the process, because if you're so obsessed with being perfect, with having every little bell and whistle exactly the way you want it to, you kind of lose touch with the present. If you are a perfectionist like me, just understand that that's great that you want things to be detailed and completely taken care of. That will take you very far, and that means that you're willing to put in the work and make sure it's right before you do something. But there does come a point where your inability to put things out because you think it's not ready yet will actually limit you. It's longevity, man. We're not worried about the short term. We're not worried about what's gonna happen in a month. Think about the next 15, 10 years. How is that gonna turn out? So that's pretty much it, man. I hope you enjoyed that video, and I'm glad to be back. You know, I wanna make at least one YouTube video like this per week. I don't think I'll go back to doing daily. Right now, with the way my goals are aligned, the way my business is set up, I wanna do daily on Instagram and on TikTok. If you wanna see more content like that, definitely go check those channels out. But I will be posting here. I might eventually do 2 videos per week, I'm not sure yet, but right now, in the podcast, I'll be posting those full 1 hour length podcasts, and those have been crazy fun, because I've been getting guests on there. We talk about really great subjects and topics that I think can help add value to your life as a man. You know what to do if you like the video. If you want to work with me personally, you know the link is down below for a free consultation. And that's it, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Remember, at the end of the day, it truly all does start with you. Peace out, man.